she'll put a gun for me. Pop two, she'll take one.
What's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be, as you can tell in the title, I am going to be talking about my results from my DNA ancestry DNA test. I'm really excited to share the results with you guys because a lot of people have been asking in my comments and throughout my entire life, what are you? What are you mixed with? What are you? What are you? What are you? And I always identify myself as black. My mom is black, and I will be inserting a picture of me and her together. My mom is like brown skin, so, and I just came out this color. I've always wanted to know like exactly my exact roots, and my mom has never really been that interested in it because, well, she's brown skin. She knows, okay, I'm black. She knows that on my grandfather's side, my grandfather on my mom's side is half white, and my grandmother on my dad's side is also half white. So I always assumed that it was just a little bit white and more African American, more black in there, but my DNA results tell me something different. So it was a surprise to get my results, and I mean, obviously not looking at me was a surprise, but I just always thought, okay, I'm the light skinned one, but I'm still like mostly black. I don't know, but I will be sharing my results with you guys. The DNA website that I used was 23andMe, and the reason it's called 23andMe is because your body is made up of 23 chromosomes, and you know, they just test your chromosomes and your DNA and blah 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 blah, and they come up with what you are. The results take about 6 to 8 weeks, and I can confirm that that is true. I sent out my sample, which was, you're supposed to like spit into this cup and they will test your spit. I spit into the cup around February 1st, and I got my results yesterday on March 17th. So that is about 6 weeks, and I just waited so long. Like, I don't know, I waited and waited and waited for these results, and now I'm going to share with you, no further ado, I'm going to share with you what my results were. So the first thing you can see is the app opening up, and I have the 23andMe app on my phone, and it says all reports. I'm going to click my ancestry reports, and you can also see, you can match your DNA against other people who've tested their DNA in the database. So it says that I have 1,075 DNA relatives. They are not strong relatives at all. I don't know any of those people. They are like we share about 0.2% of the same DNA, which is not even 2%, like it's less than 2%. But I'm just gonna jump right into my ancestry composition. So obviously for my ancestry composition, you can see that it says 100% Taylor, obviously, and you can see right here the world, and these are all the areas that some of my DNA was found in. It says right here, obviously, Taylor 100%. The first thing that I see right here is 49.6 European, and that is like a huge shock to me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it is a shock. Like, I don't know, my mom, like, I don't know, like, I'm just so shocked at that. I really want to get my mom's ancestry done as well, just to see like how we compare, and my brother's as well. But it says 49.6 European, and then as you can see, it is broken down into more detailed compositions. So it says 35.8% of that 49.6% is Northwestern European, which is British and Irish and French and German, and then 14.6% is broadly Northwestern European. So they can't really pinpoint exactly which areas I came from, but it is some of those areas. Then it's 10% Iberian, which is Spain and Portugal areas, and they also have roots in Northern Africa, because if you click it, you can see that it is right on top of Africa in this blue area that's highlighted. And then 3.6 6% of that 49.6% is just broadly European. So it could be from any of these areas. Next, you can see is what I thought I would have had more composition of is Sub-Saharan African, and that is 45.8%. So 41% of that is West African, and I also wish that I had chosen a different website, because they would have gone into deeper like details. It would have said like, oh, you are 18% Cameroonian or whatever. Like, I don't know exactly what it would have said, but I do want to get it done again, and I want to compare the results as well. But if I had gotten the other test, it would have said like, it really would have broken down what I am from West Africa, you know. So 41.9% West African, 0.9% Central and South African, 0.5% East African, and 2.5% is broadly Sub-Saharan African. So they didn't really pinpoint what it was. I'm 2.1% East Asian and Native American, and that means I'm 1.5% Native American, which does make sense because my mom was saying that my grandmother's mother was Native American, but I'm not sure exactly like how that worked out. 0.3% Southeast Asian, which is which is this general area that is highlighted in yellow. And the Native American is all of the Native Americas before it was colonized. Then it says 0.2% is Middle Eastern and North African, and it says that I have less than 0.1% of South Asian, and 2.2% of me is unassigned, so they cannot figure out where 2.2% of me is. And I feel like that is a lot of percentage not to know where I'm from. So I really want to get the DNA Ancestry version of it than the 23andMe version. But I do like this. I really think that it broke down where I'm from, and I'm still going to identify myself as Black. But obviously I am pretty much half and half. I'm still like, obviously I'm still gonna identify myself as Black, because that is how I identified myself for the past 22 years. So nothing's gonna change. But I do really like the composition of this, and I think it's just so stinking cool. Oh, and then down here it says your ancestry timeline. So it says how many generations ago was your most recent ancestor for each population. So it says for British and Irish it was about 2 to 4 generations ago. But the thing is, it says most likely you had a grandparent, great-grandparent, or second great-grandparent who was 100% British and Irish. But the thing is, my family is so old. Like, my mom had me when she was old, so the people, it says most likely this person was born between 1880 and 1940. But my grandparent, my granddad, it was born in 1919, and he was like my great-grandparent. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Because if his mom was white, then that would have placed her in between those time periods. Okay, and then it says 3 to 5 generations ago, it was someone was 100% West African, and this person was likely born between 1850 and 1910. And I know that that is true because my mom's great-grandmother was a slave, so obviously she was African. And there's a whole bunch of more like details and stuff like that, but that's too much to go through right now. And then as you can see, what I find is really interesting, at the bottom you get women have 2 X chromosomes and males have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. So part of my X chromosome is mainly blue, and the other part has some blue and has some pink in it, and the blue is the European and the pink is the West African. So I feel like that's really cool that they show you like exactly how much ethnicity you have in each chromosome. Like that is so like bomb.com. But I really loved this thing, and to answer your question, I guess I'm gonna keep saying that I'm black to people, but I am evidently 49.6% European and 45.8% Sub-Saharan African. And I think that that is just so cool. I am happy with my results. I think that it really makes a lot of sense now when I look in the mirror. Like I don't like, you know, it really puts some, it sheds some light on a huge mystery of my life, because people have been asking me what I am for years and years and years on end. I literally just got it the other day. Like it is a question I have to answer all the time, so I'm glad that I have some answers now and I don't just make stuff up in my head. But that is pretty much it. If you were interested in seeing me compare my DNA ancestry results versus my 23andMe results, put a like on this video, comment down below. I really love that they can tell you where you're from and they can give you some more ideas about where you hail from, especially if you are adopted. I'm not adopted, but I think that if you are adopted, this is a really good way to find out where you're from and really get to know who you are as a person. I love you guys so much, and if you enjoyed this video, please come back and watch my other videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.